Hi, I'm Shannon with the Shannon Jones Team at Keller Williams Realty. Buying a home is exciting and it can be a little challenging. And when you're buying a historic home, there's definitely some additional things you'll want to keep in mind. After all, when you purchase a historic home, you become kind of a custodian of the history. One thing to determine when you look at a historic home is whether or not it's in a city designated historic district. Long Beach has a number of historic districts, and we have a whole separate video on historic districts in Long Beach, so check that out if you're interested in this topic. But if the property is located in a historic district, then it's subject to specific design guidelines that will impact anything you want to do with the exterior of the home. So a home can actually be a historic home and not in a historic district and not have those design guidelines. But if it's in the historic district, you definitely want to know what you can and can't do before you purchase the home. The second thing you want to keep in mind when you're buying a historic home is that old houses can come with old house problems. So the wiring, the electric, even the structure itself can have issues based on the age of the home. So before you buy, make sure that you have a very, very thorough physical inspection that's done by an inspector who's very familiar with older homes. And depending on what that inspector finds, you may want to have additional inspections as well. Surprises in real estate are never good. The third thing to keep in mind is that old house problems can have a way of snowballing. Once you open up the walls of a home, you don't necessarily know what you're going to find. So be prepared and be flexible and know that there may be some surprises ahead. The fourth thing to keep in mind is that you'll want to verify with your insurance company that there aren't any special requirements that they have related to this being a historic home. So for example, some insurance companies may have issues if there's still knob and tube wiring, or if you have a foundation that hasn't been retrofitted. So once you've got the results of your inspection, also check with your insurance agent. And you may have to even check with an additional insurance agent as well. Not everything related to buying a historic home is a potential negative though. Old homes can come with financial benefits as well. Look into the possibility of the historic home qualifying for the Mills Act. In Long Beach in 2021, the city wasn't accepting any new applications, but if that's something you want to find out about, we have a whole nother video that discusses the Mills Act, how it works, and what the potential benefits are. You can save money on your property taxes in exchange for agreeing to take on some projects to restore the home. So that's a potential benefit, along with, of course, the history and the architectural character. That's probably what drew you to consider a historic home in the first place. We love historic homes. My first home was actually a 1911 home in a historic district. We've sold lots of historic homes in almost all of the historic districts in Long Beach. So if you have any questions on older homes or areas where you can find them, definitely reach out. We're happy to help, and thanks for watching.